Hello guys, I'd like us to create our Windows Home application right now. This is different. So what we'll also include here is the reading of a file. Okay, so let's just begin with our uh, placing our objects in our form. I'll just make this wider. Okay, so I'll probably have a space. Okay, so I'll put on our objects in. We have the label for the subject code, for the year mark, our label for number of students, our label for class average. We have also our label for the number of students, results, and also the results for our class average. So what we'll do right now, okay, also the list box. Okay, sorry, the list box. Let's just make this white. And also we have our combo box. Okay, we have our combo boxing. So let's just rename these. So just go on properties, view. So we just view with properties windows, and then we'll rename these. And here it's and we have here, instead of label 3, we should write number of students, and instead of label 4 we should write class average, and instead of label 5 we should have nothing here, and also on label 6 we should have nothing here, because this we will get it after we have our results. Okay, so they say then here the subject's code is stored in the file called subject code.txt, as can be seen below. Okay, so what we should do is we should probably read from the file and then add that to our combo box before even our Windows application form starts. So we should do that in our initialize component inside public form. Okay, so we will have a string that will read, of course we'll just name it a line, and then we should have a string reader. Read, which is equal to new string reader, and they name that subject codes.txt. Guys, whenever you open the Windows form, you won't have this using system.io, so remember to add it in order to use the streams. Okay, so what we will do right now, we will say while our read is not equal to end of string. Okay, it's not equal to end of string. We want to do this, so we'll read our line, our read, so we'll read our text, and then we will put that on our combo box dot items, and then dot add. We will add the line that we have read on our text file. Okay, this will probably do it. And then our next step is, when a user selects a subject code from the combo box, the names and year marks of students registered for a selected subject should be displayed in the list box. Okay, so the student who do that subject should be displayed on the list box with also their year mark. Okay, and then the number of students registered for the selected subject also should be displayed in the label as also the average year mark for the selected subject in a separate label. Okay, so let's just go to our outputs. This should be our output. Okay, so we will have that here inside the combo box. Okay, so we have that inside the combo box. So we should also again here read on the subject on the student marks file, this one, so that we will display it on our list box. So also here we'll have the string, but this will be a little bit different type. I'll just name it data. Why will it be different? Okay, I'm using these square brackets because here we have a separator with separator codes, name in the year mark, which is a hash in this step. Okay, so what we should have also is a stream reader. I'll name this reader, which is equal to new stream reader, and then our file name is student marks file.txt. Student marks file.txt. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so also we will read while not reader dot end of stream do this. Okay, so what we will do, we will read from that student marks file, and then we have to save these on different variables. Okay, so we will have our string here, which will be called and then the name, and also a double for a year mark. Okay, so we should read our data is equal to reader dot read line. We will say dot split inside. We should have a hash, which is the one in this case that separates a code and a name and also a year mark. Okay, so our code will be equal to data index 0, because that would be the first thing that is separated on our file. The name, which will be the second, and the third would be the year mark. So we have to say double dot pass because initially it is read as a string. And remember that our indexes on C# always start on index 0, not on index 1. Then they said when a user selects a subject code from a combo box, the names and year marks of students registered for the selected subject should be displayed in the list box. So the names and the year mark of the student registered for the selected subject. Okay, so what we should have is if combobox.text is equal to code, then list box.item.add. What are we adding? The names and the year marks. So it's a name plus. Okay, let's see our output. This is our output. We have a space here. I'll just use .pad right 30 comma plus the year mark. Right, and we have the number of students, so yes, I should have something that I'll call count, and we have the average, so always if we have the average, we will have a sum to get the average. So this I will here say sum equal to year mark, and then count plus plus. This count will give me the number of students, and this sum I will use it to count my average. So AVG, which is for average, is equal to sum divided by count. This will give me my average, of course, and then in order for I to display the number of students and the average, remember that we have that label there, which has no name displayed on the form for now. We'll say that text is equal to count dot to string, because count is a double, so we have to convert it to string, and then our label 6 dot text, the text that we want to appear is the average, then dot to string, because we see here we have the two decimal places, so we should have here F2. Okay, we should have F2, right? So we did that. Okay, so we may run and see if it will work. Hope it will, hope it will, hope it will, hope it will. Okay, run now please. Okay, thank you. So I will choose ONT students. What just happened? The string reader already new string images. All right, there's a misspelling there. Okay, student, right? Student. Is this correct? Yes. Yes, this is. Okay, so let's run this again. Please work. Right. ONT. Right. Okay, so we displayed our students, the year mark, the number of students equal to 32, and also the class average. Okay, so we probably have to fix this, the spacing here. Class average, number of students. Where is our okay, let me just undo that. Okay, let's fix this. I'll just say what here, let me just add a tab, maybe double tab, don't know. See, let's run this and see if it be what we want. Right, we missed the percent. Okay, so yeah, it's cool, it's fine, it's correct, not that correct. Okay, so we have to have the percent here and maybe only one tab. Okay, yes, today please. Okay, right, so yes, we have our results. So we have the number of students, we have our class average, which is made to be on 2 decimal places. So we have figured out our writing here, our application. So what we did, we have read our files. This is our first one, the subject code, sorry, and then the students marks file. We have splitted our information. Index 0 stored at our code, 1 stored our name, and 2 stored our year mark, which we have used double dot part to convert it to a double variable. Okay, we have used the pet right for the spacing, we have calculated our information, and we have used label to display our information. So thanks guys, that's it for now. Catch you on our next video.